Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to another episode of Speak Sassy, Drink Classy with the Sassy Hoes. My name is Queen Judy, cause I'm a cutie.
My bad. I'm Pinky. How you doing?
I am Rolla the Rabbit.
I Bird Song.
I heard song. I'm Zakai. Too fly for you.
I'm Milla. That's all I got.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
We
what's
did
our
that.
topic of today, Judy?
What we have for y'all today, served up on a steaming hot platter, is our coming out stories. Here you go.
Here you go.
Order.
I want the world to know.
Gonna let it show.
You are beautiful in every single way. I'm sorry. I was feeling something and I had
You were
to
feeling
let
it.
out.
I'm gonna be
You're feeling
honest. I don't know the lyrics. I just know how everything else.
I cannot.
Well, I thought she was singing for real.
I don't know some of the words. It's hilarious to me.
The words are unimportant.
That part. That part. Oh, we
So,
got our.
Who wants to go first?
You want to go first, Muffin?
Don't everybody speak at once.
It's
I'll
giving,
go first.
it's giving
I'll
my
go first.
my stump muffin
Unintentional stuff.
with the stem and the films and the gay and the film all the way over.
So for me, I had always had an attraction to women. I just didn't act on it until I got to college. And I went to an all-girls college in the middle of Virginia. Yeah, I know, weird. Strange time.
Set your ass up.
No, for real, because I was in my mind, okay, cool, I'll be able to focus. It's no men around. It'll be great. I got hella drama and hella.
She was out there. Oh, coming back.
You want to come over to Scotty?
There's the coochie over there and the coochie over there. There's titties right there. Some titties right there.
Everywhere. And most of those Mayo women,
Male women.
Mayo mavens.
YT
Okay.
people.
You know,
Did you call them the Watusi? What you just say?
the YT.
The YT.
A lot of them have been like curious about black girls, but had never like dated a black girl. So it was a lot of like, yeah.
Your turn.
It was
Not you was hopping from.
She was like, let me satisfy your curiosity.
But the thing is, like, they
She
would
was
be
giving.
no. The weird part is they would be curious and like I can like how you can like sense energy kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I would sense it and I'd be like, yeah. So what's up? And they'd be like, oh, I'm not interested. Bitch, why you lying? You was just staring at me. Like, what
Exact
you?
part.
I
She's sitting there like,
What you
getting
doing?
first move, now change my mind. It's like,
You was over there giving. Do you want to
Stop fucking lying.
You was over there.
But
She was giving curiosity killed that cat.
no, literally. Like, I dated a girl, but I had never had sex with a girl until
We don't need an
4 years
exact
ago?
time.
4 years
Got
ago?
around?
Yeah. So the girl I dated, it was cool. She was a lacrosse player, and I was like, "Oh, I got
Always them damn lacrosse players.
listen,
Always.
They be
Lacrosse,
gay as hell.
rugby.
gay,
Rugby.
gay as hell.
Come
Listen,
on,
the
I love you, rugby
lacrosse and
player.
field hockey,
Meanwhile,
the
these are
worst,
three
Yeah, that's
sports
what
I
I was
didn't
about
have
to say.
in
That's
my.
the other one.
the worst ones.
They got some.
Because they
skills.
all giving, let me show you what this stick can do.
Okay,
You don't know how to cradle?
right. So we dated, I want to say for like a couple weeks. It didn't work out. My parents met her and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, this is my friend. And my parents were like, she's gay, ain't she? And I was like, yeah, she's gay, but you know, she's cool or whatever. And my dad was like, yeah, I could tell. I was like, all right, Dad. Okay, all right.
Damn.
All right. And then I came out to my parents later when I started actually like dating a girl. And then surprisingly, they took it very well, especially because I grew up in like a super Baptist Christian household. Like my mother didn't like us listening to rap music for the long. Like she didn't like us listening to rap music, but we could watch Harry Potter. Very weird, but I digress. I know.
That's because she probably heard some of them spells and was just like, all they saying is orange sherbet or some shit.
Orange sherbet is
right.
Basically. And they took it very well because I was really nervous about it. I was like, oh, they might like shut me. And they were like, okay. So, and then they were like, so when we gonna meet her? And I was like, oh, nah, they're across the different territory. We're supposed to be having fun. I don't know if I want y'all to meet her.
It was like, psych.
Right. But hey, I mean, I think I got lucky because I know a lot of people that come out like later in life, their parents usually aren't very receptive. So I'm just very grateful that mine were. So shout out to Jason and Laura.
Hey, mom and pops.
Right.
We met y'all. We love y'all.
You
I say they love y'all too. They ask about y'all all the time.
Yeah, you look just like your damn mama.
No, literally, whole face.
Go spitting in the chat.
Side by side. One time I accidentally almost tapped on her shoulder and was like, Jamila got hair. Jamila got hair
I
now.
remember that. Nisha was like, did Jamila cut her hair?
Bro, when I had my fall, it was so bad.
You almost got me.
Yeah, we used to dye, like, she used to dye her hair the same shade of red as me when I had shorter hair, and it was like, Ma, please. People already think we're sisters. Like, stop it.
She's so cute though.
No.
She's so cute.
Please don't.
I swag surfed with that woman.
I did. Yeah, we did. And I made sure to record it just for her. So I got the whole movement.
Oh, I gotta see this. I need to see this.
Yep.
That is so funny.
She was like, all I gotta do is move left to right. I was like, yeah, just I can do this. God damn. She was swag surfing, y'all.
That is such a her. That is such a her thing too. Like, oh, that's all I gotta do. Oh, I can
Come
do
on, mama.
it. A mess. She a mess.
Who wanna go next?
You
wanna
know
go next, Judy?
Come on, Judy.
Do this shit.
Judy.
Do it.
Big booty Judy.
Do it.
Y'all talking to me?
Yeah.
Judy, what's your story, Judy?
Yeah.
So I came out when I became like real serious with a girl. And it took me a while because we was talking for a minute. And then eventually I went to my mom and was like, is it cool if like this girl I've been talking to, like, come to the family function basically. And she was like, well, who is this person? And my mom is the type to just be like, do they treat you well? Are they nice to you? Like, are they a good human being, basically? So that's exactly what she did. And I was just like, yeah. She's like, okay, all right. So that's how that went with my mom. And then with my dad, I told him, and he didn't have anything negative to say. My dad is a Christian and he's heavily involved in the church. So he was just like, you're my daughter. I'm going to love you regardless. And that's just what it is. So I didn't have like a bad experience with coming out to my parents. So
That's so
I'm very happy
lovely.
about that.
For two so far on positive experiences.
Hey.
3 for 3 because I told my godparents too, because I wanted her to come to the church, and my godparents are literally the heads of the church, and I was like, I just want my friend to come, maybe sit in on the ceremony, like, come in and enjoy the atmosphere. And I said, she's a girl. They were like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, she's welcome. She can come. I was like, okay, all right, cool. So I did not have a bad experience at all.
That's good.
We love
I'm
that.
glad.
We love it.
That
We love it. We
is-
love it. All right. Who next?
Wanna go?
I y'all looked at each other like, I'm not going. You going?
I can go, but my thing is, like, I had like a coming out experience, but it was more so like I had a boyfriend and I was like, I am not attracted to this man. I really thought I was lesbian. And I was like crying about it, everything. My friends was like, you're gay. You didn't know, like, you're gay. And I was like,
No, you didn't know.
you're gay. That was
gay.
I don't think I ever came out to my mom though, and I'm about to text her and ask her, did she know I was gay?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Don't you,
Wait,
like,
now?
Mom, did you know I was gay?
Yeah, right. She took me to a lesbian bar, like just randomly one day, and just never said nothing else about it after that. And I know she's not even into women at all, like at all.
She was like, she was waiting for you to look sideways. Look at her looking at that titty.
People there were just so nice. Like she was just so nice to everybody. We were just hanging out in there for like 2-3 hours. And this was at like fucking 4 o'clock in the afternoon one day. I don't know what made her take me. But I'm about to text her right now and ask her if she knew. Did I already say something? Because I don't even think I said anything.
Her mom was giving everybody's gay.
To this day, that's my favorite Lizzo song.
My favorite Lizzo song is that "I Love You, Bitch" because it's kind of a remix on this song from Houston where it's a rapper named Zero and it's "I Hate You, Bitch," and it's literally him talking about how much he hates his ex-girlfriend, but he do love her. But it goes the exact same way except "I Hate You."
That's my favorite Lizzo album.
Mine too. It's the fact that we know exactly what's gonna come on next if you play the whole album straight through.
We know the order at this point. Like
I know the order.
From start to finish.
And it's only a few. It's a lot of albums I can do that with. Never mind. I was gonna say it's only a few albums I can do that with, but it's a lot. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's
all right. While we're waiting for this response from Mama Pinky over there.
That's my twin.
Should I be next?
Son, what's your story?
Okay.
Mine ain't really a story. I guess mine could be quick.
Now I came out the womb like, hey.
But it was kind of like,
bitch, I am the event. The event is me.
Because I've literally never said the words out my mouth to them. It's weird, but it's just like, it's already implied. And then even recently, well, it was like 8 years ago. Because it was this one dude that I really, really did like. So I introduced him to my mom. But it flew over my mom's head the first like 2 hours. It flew over her head that I was just like, yeah, that's been my boyfriend for like 3 years. And she was just like, okay, it just flew over her head. She was treating him like normal. And then she came back an hour later, 3 years.
It's 3 years a long ass time to not know that your baby is with somebody.
Right.
So it probably wasn't even 3 years of gay. It was 3 years, like 3 years, bitch, you've been with this person for 3 years. Right.
They already knew or whatever. I just never introduced them because one of my parents are a bit much, so I don't introduce nobody to that specific one. Because
understandable,
yeah. So that's why I did it to her, because my aunt, she throws like this big gala type situation, and she do it every year. I never really asked her what the fuck it was about, but it's in New Jersey, and I was living in New York at the time, so we both got dressed up, and we both showed up in our suits. He was clearly my date, and I was just like, yeah, 3 whole years. And that's the first time I ever introduced her to anybody, but it's been implied before that, because she was kind of like, my mother's really close to me, and I want to say in the beginning, she was kind of like a homophobe. It kind of felt like that when I was younger, which is why I kind of act like, I was into girls and stuff. But then later on, she got accepting, and now she basically, that's my girl.
I love that.
We love.
I love that. I can do mine.
Yeah, do yours.
Did we get a text back yet?
No, I'm about to call her ass.
Not from Mama P.
I don't care. Wake up.
So why she getting her information? So
she texted, so she got a whole hour.
That's not 48 days.
For me, I didn't come out either. I was discovered.
She was like, I've been found.
Like a supermodel out here.
We waiting on you. We waiting on you to come out the closet. We waiting for you to say, hey.
It wasn't even that. So like for me, it was, I started dating Ro.
We can make it real.
And during that time, Bro was going by the dead name. So I introduced her to my family as said dead name. but I didn't let them know that she was transitioning. So fast forward to now, you got the budding bosoms and
The titties.
everything. So I cannot. 100% real, bitch. Them is real.
Them's is real titties. Homegrown titties.
But we posted a picture of one of our, I think we went to IHOP that night, but we posted a side-by-side pic. Oh my God, I was wearing the same vest. I just realized that. That's how shit is. But we had posted a pic because we both had on glasses and we both did like, kind of like this little pose. And my mom was like, who is that? And I was like, that's Ro. Well, who is that? So hold on, wait. What? So I was at work at the time. I was at work, corporate setting. She's blowing up my phone.
Oh, Lord.
Literally blowing up my phone. And then just started texting and was just like, it was like back and forth. And I remember this because Young Tom, y'all know who Young Tom is.
We know.
Was sitting right next to me and was like, what's going on? And I was like, my mom just found out that I'm gay. And he was like, he literally stepped back and was like, oh shit. Like, like, how's it going? Not great at all. Not great at all. She was sending me all kinds of texts. So she was like, so what now? You like coochie? Like, what is it now? Like, so what does that make Roel? Like, what is she doing? Like what are they doing? XYZ. And it was really bad because like trying to explain to her that Ro is a transgender woman and what a transgender woman was like the hardest shit to do through text. And then her calling because she's trying to get this understanding. And she was just like, I just want to know. So like, and then on repeat, like, I just want to know. So do you like coochie? And it just kept coming up. And I was like, yes, mom. Yes, I do. She was like, since when? Like, I don't know. It's been a while. Like, well, how do you know? Like, it was just so terrible.
How do you know?
It was just so bad. Like, the questions that was coming. And then, like, going, like, me and Rose showing up to, like, family functions and stuff like that. I still remember the one time we went to the beach for Rose's HRT birthday. And she was like, oh, you took pictures. Let me see. And I was showing her pictures. And she was like, still got the man legs though. And I was like, I got man legs, bitch. I don't even shave. That is so like, she would just say some of the like meanest things. And then like fast forward probably like 2 years, I think like 2 years, 3 years in, she just became more accepting of it because she was like, you're the happiest I've ever seen you ever. Like, even in your past relationship, you was in that relationship for like 10 years and like you've never been this happy. This is the happiest I ever seen you, and if you love it, I love it. Like, and Ro has done no harm to her, like no harm whatsoever. So she started like talking to Ro or trying to talk to Ro, because like after that initial interaction, like Ro wouldn't talk to nobody.
Right.
She wasn't discreet about nothing she said. Like it would be like us in the kitchen and then she be in the living room. And she would just be saying it out loud, like, we can still hear you, ma'am. Like, everybody can still hear what you're saying. So it was just like, now she's like more accepting. She's like learned like what transitioning is, like how transgender, like all of it. She's learned about that. And it was just like, it was rough. It was rough starting off. Now, the rest of my family, I can say my grandmother loves her. My family loves her. My immediate family loves her. My siblings love her. I'm still trying to get a grasp on my other younger brother, but he don't talk to her. He don't say nothing. It's just, hey, kind of thing. But everybody else loves her. And I mean, to be fair, he's just now meeting her, but everybody else loves her. And like my grandfather, before he passed, thought she was the most beautiful young lady he's ever seen. He was very accepting of it. he was like, you know, take care of her, XYZ. And like, that was even before I even told my grandfather that, like, this is my significant other, like, this is my partner. He just knew. He was like, just take care of her. That's a beautiful young lady right there. And I was like, oh pop out. And like my mom and everything else, like my grandparents accepted. How my father feels, I just know my father talks to Ro normally. My own, he hasn't said anything about it. Like, I think he just takes himself out of that equation and just tries to see us as just people, because his devout Christian life, I guess, I don't know, old school, I don't know, he don't want to see it. Like, he came to my wedding, yeah, like walking down the aisle, he cried a little bit, you know. He was very loving, very receptive, but like, he don't talk about it. He don't ask any of those questions like my mom asked, like, so you eat coochie? He did let, oh wait, no, I'm lying. He did make fun of me and was like, you're a carpet muncher now. Like, he'll joke like that because he jokes just like me. He's literally old me. Like, that water side of the family, we all the same. So it's just going to be trolling each other for the entirety of a barbecue, cookout, get together, family reunion, whatever. We just all trolling each other. So like, he made fun of me. My dad's dad made fun of me. He was like, you over there, you cooter licking ass, whatever the fuck he want to call me. And I'm just like, you know, it is what it is, but you still love me though. And he was like, and I do. But you know, it started off really rough because it just felt like everybody just looked at us and shunned us. And I can say people who aren't our immediate family, those that did not get invited to the wedding or come to the wedding, can kick rocks because, you know, they exclude us from family photos. And I'm gonna tell y'all that there is a whole album from a summer cookout that does not have me or Ro in it, but Pinky is in it.
What?
Because that was my first time over there.
That Pinky is in that entire album. Like, you flip through that whole thing, it has Pinky in it. And there's a few times Pinky sat right next to me at the table.
Like this.
I'm not in, like, literally that same distance, and I'm not in that picture.
What?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if they thought I was a missing cousin or something, but
Clearly they didn't.
That's
He was out there shucking the corn.
they over there like that's Bernadette's child or something. That's somebody's child.
That's Bernadette doing it right there. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, you better shake it
Bernadette
out.
grandbaby.
Just throwing names out there. Who child is that? That's that gotta be Mary's child. That gotta be somebody's child. Like
I ain't nobody child over here. I came with Anisha.
that part. We ain't even got no Lewis's.
I was like, right there. Oh, Angel. Yeah. And that'd be the exact answer every time. Oh, Angel.
Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I just take, whenever we all go down there, I just tell everybody they both my wives.
Wait till they
Your brother was mad as hell. He was so mad. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm here with my wives. I'm married.
I tell everybody that all the time, just to see how people gonna look at us. Like, my family know that she ain't my wife, but my immediate family knows. But the rest of them motherfuckers don't know. So they just know they're like,
I think you doing polygamy.
You should like, I just want to stir a pot.
because my cousin thought that I was dating what he tell his mother, I'm dating a cross-dresser and an Indian man.
Huh?
Because
Not
Piyush brought Piyush to my family reunion because my mom considers Piyush like a child to her.
Oh my God.
And I brought him to the family reunion, and that's what you thinking I'm dating an Indian man and a cross-dresser?
Cross-dresser is wild.
Cross-dresser is wild.
Like, so she's clearly not a cross.
Crazy.
Right.
It's funny because we know exactly who we're talking about.
And I think that all started because, like, my mom didn't understand transgender. So when she was explaining it to people, she was just like, it's just a little boy in a dress.
Mom, no.
So that's what I wanted to like get at. Like, when you felt like your mom was like having all of these questions, you know, probably trying to, you know, make light of the situation, but also trying to get answers. Did you feel like she was just in a space of why ignorance, and also confusion?
Ignorance.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly feel like
calling somebody a coochie muncher is crazy as hell as soon as you find out.
Like, I wholeheartedly feel like when my mom really initially found out, it was mostly ignorance.
Yeah.
Because we've heard it several times. Like, that's why I have gay siblings, but it's just like, that's why they didn't want to come out, is because we've heard it a couple of times. Like, even with a buddy where it was just like, oh yeah, he thinks of you like a mom. And she was like, I ain't raised no faggots.
Yeah.
It was just like little things like that, which would just be like, well, then shit, well, let me not tell you shit else.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's just kind of like
mindful of the things that you say.
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, well, cool. But like in her mind, she ain't say that.
Yeah, ignorance and homophobia just kind of goes hand in hand with the Black community, especially country people or like older generation.
Yeah, but it's like as time goes on, like I like that she educated herself.
Yeah,
thank the mom for being an ally.
Yeah, the thing that got me was whenever you were saying that, like, she noticed that you're the happiest that you've been, and like for her to like then start to change her view. That is like, I think that's pretty significant for her to be like, you know what, I hate this shit, but my daughter's happy, so I'm gonna be happy. And then she slowly opened up to the idea and was just more accepting, and I think that's a good thing. And I wish more people would do that, even if you have that standpoint from the beginning, being willing to change and seeing how your behavior is affecting your child or your other family members and stuff like that. I think that's important.
Exactly.
Because it wasn't like I wasn't gonna come to any family functions. I walked up in there with no problem.
Right, you was gonna pull up anyway.
Right.
Walked up. I got the green casserole. Right.
Right. I think the best moment for like me being introduced to your family was actually Rick, because Rick's the type of person that he don't like to really show too much, but he's a jokey person. And when, as you said, Pop after the whole Pop situation, and we went to the funeral, and it was about time for us to go home, and he walked over to the car. It was just me and him. He was like, "Thank you for bringing Angel up here." I was like, "No problem." He was like, "Nah, I really appreciate that.
Oh,
she needs to be here." I was like, "I'm in." But I was just like, "Thank you. You know, you're welcome." You know,
it was a really good thing. Like Rick always will appreciate her for that, because like right before my grandfather passed, my Aunt Ernestine passed, and during that time, like, one, I'm not driving, and two, I didn't have the funds to get down there, and my ex decided to go to a modeling shoot than to accompany me to that funeral. So my mom came and picked me up.
My office still stands
for that funeral.
Mine too.
And that shit really, like Rick's very loving of people, but that really hurt him, because my Aunt Ernestine loved my ex. Like she actually genuinely was just like, he's such a sweet boy. Like he's such a nice person. He's so nice to you. He's so nice to us. Like she actually genuinely liked him. And it was just like, for all of that, like I hate that. My brother was mad about that. He was super, super pissed, because like I didn't make it down there for her final goodbyes. I didn't make it down there for any of that. I only made it down there for the day of her funeral. And I felt like shit for that. Like I didn't even want to walk in there for real. My mom was like, "Get the fuck out the car." And that shit pissed me off. I was mad at him for months. Like for months. But yeah, Rick was just like you have to do that. Oh, I like them. And you can tell Rick liked her anyway, because she didn't get no weird ass fucking name. My ex was never called by their real name, but Rick never called them by their real name. Always called them Trevor.
Trevor.
Exactly. Who the fuck is Trevor?
I don't know where he got Trevor from.
His first name that came to his head.
It doesn't matter.
It did. And every single time he just be like, "Whatever, Trevor."
That's really why he called me.
I knew it.
Every time, Trevor. Oh, Trevor coming over? All right.
I love Rick. I don't think I got no nickname. I must be cool.
I love it.
He's so country and free spirited. As the blackest redneck I'm gonna see in my life.
Ever.
It's gonna be man. What? Oh, does that make me laugh? Does that
Yeah.
You laugh, boo boo.
Right. So the good thing is, I'm a little long-winded with mine because there's pieces that didn't come out to my knowledge until years later that I need to revisit to get you a full understanding of the coming out story. But there's 3 parts. There's the friend one, there's the grandma one, and then there's the mama one. Which one y'all want first?
Man, you might as well give it that bullshit ass mama one.
All right, we're starting with the worst one. We're getting
I was
to
gonna
the
say don't end us off with that one.
What, the
All right,
bullshit ass
so-
mama one? Oh, it's short
Yeah.
and sweet. Don't worry.
It's the shortest one, but it's also the one that was negative. So, like, we'll start with the negative, get into the positive. I feel like that's a good
We'll
point.
end on a good note.
Right.
All right, so
Fight your mother
with
to this?
Everybody needs to fight her mother.
Okay.
you said, huh?
Nothing.
Nothing. We good.
Okay, so
Fight her mother.
context. I found out probably like 4-5 years prior to me coming out to her that she was gay. She's a lesbian. I was like, all right, cool, got it.
You want them butch
No,
ones too.
her coming out to me, that's literally all I said. I said, all right, cool. You know, nothing's wrong with that. It's fine. It makes sense why all the people that was in our house that I grew up with were always women, but you know, I wasn't paying attention to that then. So one day she's taking me back to Drop Corps. I came home for the weekend and I had to go back. She was taking me up there and I just was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. So I look at her, she's driving. I was like, Ma, I am a transgender woman. And she looked at me, stopped at a red light and said, you wanna be a girl? And I was like, I wasn't expecting this type of response from a lesbian woman, but yes, I more so am a woman rather than I want to be a woman is what's happening. She said, oh, with that same face, like, I was like, what is, okay, I'm gonna stop this conversation. I was like, all right, cool, yeah, I told you. The rest of the car ride, it was still like 20-25 minutes left of the car ride. Complete silence. I didn't even say bye when I got out. I just, all right, bye. We go. So that was my coming out story with my mom. That didn't even start remotely panning out as to, okay, she's accepting of it until like 2-3 months down the line. And I don't talk to her too much. So like at this point, 2-3 months is a normal time period of us not talking. But she didn't take me back to my grandmother's house any weekend in that entire time frame. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Before that, though, that was the mom story. Like I said, it's very short, but it was a little jarring. Question. Yes, Mila.
No, you can't beat her up.
Okay, fine. I wasn't gonna ask that, but just to make sure I understand correctly, your mama is a butch lesbian woman.
Mm-hmm.
You came to her and said, "I am a transgender woman." And she didn't accept that.
You know, it's really funny. Lesbian women are less accepting of their children being gay.
And I didn't learn that until Lisa told me the exact same phrase. So I looked it up and I realized like there's a running history with lesbian
women
trans
do not
not liking each other.
Yep. So like if
She's a lesbian.
like if
She's a lesbian. Daughter wants to be a woman.
Nope.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
How do we,
nope.
I don't understand where
No.
the
Let it go.
I got gay shame about my gay ass.
It was a very jarring moment, but I didn't let it phase me too much because I was like, I don't even talk to you like that anyway. So like, I don't know why I was so nervous to tell you. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it moving. And so I did. But previous to this moment, I came out to my friends first, which is a funny situation. Because at first it was my brother who was also a trans man. I was like, I think I'm trans, and he said, "Oh, so we're ready to have this conversation." I was like, "Wait, whoa, what happened? What happened?"
This child.
He was like, "I just felt it. I just
same
know
way.
it."
I was waiting for you.
Right. Because I felt the same way with Christian. I literally asked Rue, I think months into our friendship was just like, so do you want to like become a girl? Do you want to just dress as a girl? You want to be a drag queen? Which one is it? What you trying to do, baby?
Not what you trying to do, baby. Like,
I
just didn't know at the time. For context, if anyone watched the episode previously, this is when I was claiming heterosexual. This is the same time. I mean, heteroflexible. Sorry. This was that same time period, and I was claiming that. So like everybody was like, "Bitch." But I came out to him and he was just excited because he was like, I got this information. You're going to go here to get your evaluations done. You're going to get your medications here. You're going to, if you have anybody to talk to, I got these links here, these sites for you to go to. I know you're transitioning.
Girl.
And like list this shit out. And, you know, I don't retain information when it's too much at one time. So I was just like, yep. Yeah. But Christian was happy as fuck. He was elated. So I was like, all right, I'm taking this energy. I'm taking it to my other friends. So like, I think I told Piyush and Anisha at the same time. Both of y'all was like, bitch, finally.
Like I said, I was really trying to figure out because I was like, all right, we done went to this damn Field of Screams and this bitch got on this beautiful ass fucking dress. All right, cool. You want to be scared in the fucking dress. This whole time, this hoe wasn't scared of shit. Meanwhile, I was scared of every fucking thing.
Wait, I was scared of the spider and snake den.
I'm sorry, what?
Actually, Rose showed up just to be scared in the room with flourish her dress. She was like, look how it flows. Like,
She wanted to frolic through with the dress on.
exactly. She was like, I'm so scared.
I think I still have that picture of when she stepped out of her apartment in that dress.
A hot ass mess. I hate how I used to look, but
She was a hot ass mess, but the dress was cute.
I was in all to show you how much I wasn't in tune with myself. Yeah, I was in all black that day.
She was.
Jarring as hell, right? Jarring as
That
hell.
dress was cute as hell.
All freaking black.
I've never even seen this.
But you want to
black.
know what's funny? When Ro got with me, I wasn't in tune with myself either. I was wearing pastel colors.
See what? Total opposite and shit. Y'all was like,
And
y'all was giving you got on my personality. Give me that real quick.
Ro was wearing what I wanted to wear, and I always loved everything that Ro wore, and I was wearing shit that Ro wanted to wear, like fucking pink tutus, pastel colors, all that shit. I wore that.
Y'all was just like, whoop.
Although when you met me, I was wearing pastel colors.
Remember, and you slowly was like,
I'm gonna wear
bitch,
what
I
I
got my
want.
money up. Now I can get whatever the fuck I want.
But like all of my friends just treated me as if I took way too fucking long for them to fucking come out.
about time, bitch.
So like I always find that was a funny moment. So like I felt even more accepted, and I didn't really feel like I made a wrong decision. Like, you know how like someone else's reaction can influence your thought process?
Yeah.
It just made me feel like, oh yeah, I'm doing the right thing for me. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm with the right people. I made good friends, blah, blah, blah. We got this. So like my friends were all just like,
bust down braids. Like, bitch, stop playing with me.
Right.
Anyway.
And so you're not heterosexual no more? That's what Piyush fucking said.
Yo, me and Piyush joked about it for months. Like 4 months. It was just given like we all knew that she was fucking gay.
It's about time you embraced it.
Talking about some goddamn hetero flexible. That shit ain't real. Is it?
Is.
Googles. It is. Oh, this shit ain't real.
From my overthrow, that shit ain't real.
No.
I should give it $20 or $20. I ain't gay, but
But yeah, I felt really good coming out to my friends. So that one was a good one. Now the long-winded one is my grandmother, because very similar to other people in this called Discord, whatever we want to call it. I grew up in a household that was very Christian, very by the book, we're gonna follow God to the promised land kind of thing. And you know, being gay in certain situations isn't the greatest in that light. So I grew up listening to my grandmother say things like, "Oh yeah, gay people need to get their act together so they can get into heaven," or blah blah blah. Women aren't supposed to like women. God made Adam and Eve, and not Adam and Steve. I grew up hearing all that nonsense.
That is the funniest thing Christians have ever fucking said. That is the funniest shit ever.
But when I finally actually sat down and we was watching Gunsmoke, that's how I know this shit was serious.
Not fucking up her program.
Hey, you was messing up grandma's program.
Yo, so now she will forever associate that conversation while she's watching her shows.
She gonna be like, gay.
And for context, I came out to my grandmother after my mom because I felt like my mom was going to be the easy one, grandma was going to be the hard one. I was like, Grandma, I'm a transgender woman. And she said, you so true. What? And I said, I'm a transgender woman. She said, I don't know what that means. And I was like, okay, I'm no longer your grandson. I'm going to be your granddaughter. And she said, oh, okay. That's it. I'm over here like that's all. Are we done? Like, are we good? She was like, I'm still gonna love you regardless. Come on. Grandma. A little laugh.
Grandma is hilarious.
So like the commercials ended, Gunsmoke came back on. We just watched the show again. I was like, oh, okay, it's done. And then
I'm glad.
And then like hearing her try like over time to take grandson out of her vocabulary and put granddaughter in, but like she was struggling with it a little bit because she is an older lady, but like I've been her grandson her whole life. Now, if you hear her now, she will never make a mistake. She might call me my dead name.
That's my granddaughter.
But she'll never say grandson anymore.
I love how she says your name. Well, she is so cute. I freaking love that lady.
But like the shocking part about that was because I thought that was going to be the hard one, and out of all three of my coming out situations, the hardest one was my mom, and I was like,
and your ass is gay.
So I was just, that threw me off. But then she was talking to Nisha. She wasn't even talking to me when she said this. The tea came out. The moment that my grandmother knew.
Wait. Are you talking about the car ride when she was? Oh my God. This shit was hilarious.
Okay.
Because
the moment my grandmother knew that I wanted to be a girl is because she went through my drawer one day because she was looking for something, and she's found female underwear in there. She got mad and she threw them all out.
But how she said it though, right? We was just sitting there and we was talking because Grandma was, I forget where we were going. We were going to Rose's. And Grandma was just like, I already knew she wanted to be a girl. when she was in school and she was living here, she had all these girl underwear in her drawer, and I got so upset that I threw them out. I was so mad at her. She was just like, not in my house. And she was so fucking tickled just saying this shit so casually. And I'm sitting here looking at Rose just.
That's because she never told me this before. I heard that for the first time. I was like, is that what happened to him? Because from my perspective, I was like, did I lose him? Did something happen to him? Like, what the fuck? I took up a whole fucking drawer. You know how the whole drawer can come out? I pulled that bitch out.
Like, where my
took everything. I was like, what the fuck is happening anymore?
You thought they fell to the back, You thought they fell to the back,
Right.
Nope, it went right in with the Tuesday trash.
It did. In the worst,
It was just the fucking cackle.
I probably threw away my own shit.
It was literally the fucking cackle after everything. Like when she just says stuff, it's just the cackle afterwards. Cause she'll be like, and you're fine with her being like this? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, I love you. Like that little cackle gets me every time. Every freaking time.
When she was like, oh, I gotta go, it's $3.75. She like,
she brought me to tears when she was just like, you my best friend.
Wait. 375.
Yes. So every
I gotta go
late
and tackle. She is so fucking funny, bro.
every holiday I make her cookies. She gets walnut or coconut cookies. And I make them for her every holiday. She's not missed a damn beat on these damn cookies. But I was preheating the oven. I was preheating the oven for a pie. I think it was a pie or a tart.
I think you're making a pie.
It's like, come on, it's time to go. Niecy, it's 375. I been on pie at 375. I had to be making something else. But I don't know what it was. But it's just the fact.
So confidently that everybody was like, shit, we late.
It was the laugh afterwards because she knew what she was doing. She is just funny as hell.
She cackled at that.
Oh my god.
She was like, oh, that's the oven temperature. I thought it was
so funny.
Bro, great.
I
Fell on the floor.
We was all done. The only one that wasn't done to tell you how disconnected she is from our dynamic was my mom. She was the only one that did not laugh. So I was like, you see how disconnected we are.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Ro. As soon as Nisha said, "Yo, Butch," my first thought was, "Yeah, name Bernadette, and everybody call you Bernie." So now every time I hear you mention your mom, I just think her name Bernie.
But to be fair, every single person attended our wedding. Her mother is who walked her down the aisle.
Yeah. And the lady.
Yes, the lady in the purple suit
Yup.
is who walked her down the aisle.
I
Did I pay
definitely
attention to this? Why don't I
definitely
remember
called
this
your
at
mother the
all?
Joker during your
Because we
wedding.
were standing in the line.
Y'all shouldn't have been standing up
We
at the
should-
front by the time I walked up.
We should have already been there by the time. Actually, no, I do remember that. Okay.
I was crying.
Yes.
I
Grandma
just had the same reaction because somebody told me that was your mom. I was like, oh, really?
I definitely called her the Joker. I'm sorry, but not really. Now that I know, knowing what I know now, I'm not sorry.
The disconnect was really real. And Grandma is very much traditional because she was like, what you mean Burwell's gonna take your last name? You're supposed to take her last name. And I was like, well, why would I need to take her last name? Because that's how it is. And in the Bible, you take men's last name. And I said, well, I'm marrying a woman. I don't care. You can take Roel's last name.
Being correct, but like she's being traditional at the same time. So it's like, that's just her.
Yeah.
Great.
Maybe I was
Trying
crying my eyes
to
out.
happy medium.
I honestly asked for her last name because her shit fancy. I want to
You
be a
asked for
Montague.
my family's last name.
Yeah, I want to
Is
be
that-
that. I wanted Grandma's last name. I was like, I want your last name. I want to be a Montague. She said, no. I should have wrote that right on my marriage certificate. I can be like, y'all, I'm a Montague now.
Hey,
No, I was about to say, that's fancy as
That
shit.
is fancy.
It got like a little accent mark in it.
right.
I'm so glad I got my grandpa's side of the family name instead of my grandma's cool ass last name. It's so irritating. Huh?
What's your grandma's side? What's their last name?
My grandma's side is Quinan and my grandpa's side is Lewis. What the fuck is that?
Lewis is country.
You know this country is hell.
Your country ass down. And John got that ass name.
I want to be a Quinan.
No.
It sounds so fancy.
They said, no, you will not be a debutante this year. You will be a country bumpkin.
You going right back to the back rows, baby.
And my middle name is an old lady name too. I ain't gonna give out all my security questions right now, but
It's giving. You see how you wearing that jumpsuit, that little jumper with the one strap? That sit your ass on that porch and play that ball.
motherfucker on Red Dead look without the shirt underneath.
Sit over there.
Blang, 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 blang.
That was crazy.
They was giving
I
such
just
a.
want to run the band.
But that
I
was
did
that
want
was
that
all of
name
my personal coming out stories. My grandmother, I still to this day feel like was the best one for me. But that first one,
Grandma is hilarious.
Child, Jesus. Hello. Hi. Oh, okay.
I remember finding out that Roel was transitioning, and I was like, because Roel, for y'all that don't know, Roel is best friends with my husband. They've been best friends since middle school. So I remember when he told me, he was like, yeah, so Roel's transitioning, and I was like, to what? The grave? Like what's going on?
See that transition? That baby, that baby done went up.
Like they go to a different school.
Yes, legalized gay.
Yes. So he told me, and I was like, well, good for her. And then like I saw her like as she was like transitioning to like when like she started getting her boobs, which I still feel on. Yeah. Listen, the titty be tittying, okay?
And it's funny watching it because I definitely was just like, girl, you went through all the phases I done went through, the little jawbreaker titties all the way up to them actually being full.
Right.
Don't act like y'all remember the jawbreaker titties when you first got that first little bud of boobs and you over there like,
Mine was overnight. Like I skipped training, bro. Like mine was overnight. I went straight into the cup sizes.
yep.
I can see that.
It was given.
I remember.
That's
not
how
the one
y'all
too.
used to
The wedding.
Huh, you said the wedding.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, bitch, she got some PS.
Yeah, the way her dress was cut, that shit was like,
It literally was like,
Things was sitting too.
And I always have to tell people that
Yeah.
they're natural. They're not fake. She didn't go get her like a boob job. And people be like, I don't believe you.
It's on natural.
I'd be like, no, I literally watched this girl transition from start to now. Them motherfuckers is natural. I got to touch them as jawbreakers all the way up to now.
I was about to say
it's
you
real.
was there going training bra shopping.
We definitely did go, bro. I remember taking you to get your bra.
I didn't know what the fuck people was telling me. I didn't know what was going on.
I done had titties for 20-something years, and I still don't know what be going on in there.
It's
So
Like
confusing.
it really felt like that mother-daughter experience of like taking them to go get their first bra and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It was so fun.
Because my ass, I feel like
Put
Sound like it
it
was
on
fun.
around your
I
clothes.
feel like hers happened overnight
That's how
only
my
because I
grandma
didn't
used to
pay
do
attention.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
you
just
wasn't paying
blinked
attention.
you just blinked and it was there.
Because I met Ro right when the transition started, I want to say. And then after that, from there until now, I was just like, because now she can hit you with a titty, you might be out for a few days.
Right.
it got something to do with Zakai, because when I moved here, I was like a B cup probably, and I had already finished my puberty. I'm a D now. I'm a fucking
Look,
D.
y'all can't move up in a house with a hoe that like to eat.
Exactly.
Because I done got sick and
I was the same way too.
Yeah, we was
COVID.
both sticks.
Oh my gosh, y'all! I gotta show y'all this. When we get done, I'm gonna show y'all the picture of me and Ro in the backseat of the car. This is how you know we was tiny as fuck, because me and Ro was back there with 2 other people, and we was comfortable as hell, taking selfies and shit. We ain't had no titties, nothing. We just
Now I like, bitch, I need some room to breathe.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, Pinky was really small. Pinky looked like she was probably like a $1.05. Bro was like a $1.35.
I was like 115.
I will add a little 10 on there.
She said,
I am now 176.
That's tight.
Got that
Meanwhile,
country
look good,
thickness.
that booty.
We had to feed her some home cooked meals.
Then I burnt that
Wrong,
little-
wrong, wrong.
And you know, country people put gravy and shit on everything.
I feel you because I did. Everybody I date get larger too.
Don't get
And that's
me
just
my
my-
pork chops.
Mine didn't throw down. Like,
Soft
what?
fish.
Yeah, and I definitely have picture proof of the jawbreaker titties that Nisha you're talking about, but I tried to cover it up with a bra. that had
of
some
you
tape in it.
when you worked at Best
I
Buy.
remember one picture. You can see the little gap with the little titty inside.
Not the gap with the titty.
Not the gap with the little titty inside.
Yeah, titty.
But that really is. She does have a picture. It's really funny. She does have a picture where it was like she looked like she was showing off in the bathroom. You remember the bathroom at that first apartment you came over to, Myron? That bathroom that connected to my room. She was in there like this, and you can see the little gap, the little space in between.
My hair was done. I
That's what she could do at the time.
Yeah, you did remember.
Should the band fit comes in your bag.
She had that fresh blonde.
She ain't had no butt.
Blondie really doing something to people.
We had nothing.
That baby was a stick. She was plain.
I wasn't.
Now she got them cheeks.
You got the eyes.
That's what you call it, yams.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got a lot of depth but no width.
I ain't even okay. I'm gonna talk about that afterwards because I just thought about like 3 people we know.
Yeah, that's lovely. Everybody's lovely and gay and lovely. Look at y'all. Y'all flourishing and gay and gay.
Hello, gay tail. Gay tail.
And gay.
Not homosexual.
I wore my little rainbow outfit.
Homosexual.
Not paying the bi flag a little bit.
A little bit. The lights behind us is definitely. I picked these colors so it look like the trans colors.
I just like this shirt.
We just look gay.
Yeah. We got
Heterosexual male.
we got the lipstick lesbians up top. We got the baby bushes at the bottom.
Not the big bitches.
Honestly, though, I love androgynous clothing like this. I just don't think it look good. It don't look good on me.
I feel like I got too much ass. Personally.
When you have too much titty, I just feel like without it
There's no
bound
such
down, androgynous clothing just look weird because then it look all bouncy here and then your titties just out.
The same shirt that Mila got on right now, I could put that on you, tighten it up in a little back a little bit, get them titties accented.
Yeah, have a completely different vibe.
You know, let me add some gay seasoning to it.
Let me sprinkle a little bit of glitter on that.
I know you want to say them,
With
but
some
your
sequins.
situation right now is definitely giving androgynous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a definitely, especially since you cupped up the.
But it's cute though, because it looks like it's giving rose
They
gold.
stink cup it up. I think that's just how it was made.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's how it is.
That's good on you.
I got that because it was like
It's
something
cute.
like more like less clingy for when the days I don't feel like feeling
Meanwhile,
hella feminine.
I go different directions. You could catch me in a button-up shirt. Still got to show some cleavage though,
Right.
just a little bit.
Just can't help the
It's your
titties.
Button-up shirt with some pants. I think
You
at
look
your
good in all
wedding, I
the
wore a
you wear
button-up
now.
shirt,
No.
a vest, and some pants.
You know your style. You know what fits
I'm
you.
sitting
couldn't tell
over
you what
here
everybody
hearing
wore
y'all,
except
and I'm
myself.
listening,
I
but
figured.
my intrusive
Whole
thoughts keep
day.
saying, I'm not gays no more. I don't like men.
No more. He does.
I'm delivered.
I've been delivered.
I'm delivered.
Oh yeah,
On the video he posted, it was like,
playing in my head. I'm
was
not
like,
gays no more.
I tried the women's vagina and it felt good. There's some shit he said. And I was just like, okay, sir.
All right. Like, are you trying to convince us or yourself?
Like women's
No,
vagina
for
feels
real.
good, sir. That's just a known fact.
Right. You just late
It
to the
was
party,
the
bro.
way he was saying it, because why he got a list? I'm not gays no more.
It's the gay.
I was looking at how big my forehead looked, and I was
Yeah.
trying to measure.
that's why we have these shits go down. 'Cause
Yeah, I need to release these. Get up out of there.
Five head asses.
We all got some big ass voices. Except for Mila. Mila looks normal.
But
Mine's
Everybody's
You trying to say mine is big?
I like them.
Yours not as big as mine. I know my hand big as shit.
No,
sometimes I love what's
together.
expensive, but it's not.
four head.
But
I'm my favorite snack.
My thumb is in my hair. I got a forehead.
Oh no, I do got a 5 head.
I
No,
know
big
it's
ass
hold on,
head.
'cause mine.
It's like my head big and little at the same time. It don't make no sense.
We ain't gonna measure Mariah's.
At inspection day, like
I'm sorry, I started.
Don't
it.
put
I was
that
just
up
like,
there.
this. I
Don't do
said,
it.
damn, that
Don't do
motherfucker is shining.
It makes me even funnier simply because Luna up there. It looked like
Judy,
Judy
about
got
six
on a
of them,
bow in her
Judy.
head and Luna just sitting in it.
I swear she swatted at my bun.
She want to be you so
My
bad.
neck
she
went
probably
like
did. I would swat at your shit too.
She said, get that out of here.
she said, "You know you got that pumpkin head." And then she ran off.
I
Ignorant
can't
as hell.
When they lay down
Luna
there,
didn't get to tell her coming out story.
Oh, go ahead, Luna. Tell your story.
I don't want to hear Luna's. I want to hear Reggie.
My thing is,
Luna,
why Reggie looking at you like you lying?
Why you side eye Reggie like that? What you do? Y'all beefing?
So Reggie is still a virgin, but
Luna said that's a lie.
don't tell mine.
Look at Luna like laughing.
Right.
Luna like,
She said, I gotta
Look, even Reggie looking at you like lie again.
Look how you looking at the camera. Like y'all believe this bitch?
Yeah.
He over there like this. Now you know you be loving on me.
Oh God.
he like looking at you like,
Yeah.
remember last night? You wasn't saying all that last night.
Reggie, I believe that he's just. I don't think I think he's just a straight male dominant. I think not dominant at all. Actually, I think he's submissive as fuck.
Yeah, them silky
He
ass
gives
drawers
cup
to the bottom.
vibes.
Yeah,
He definitely gives cup vibes.
The silky ass drawers is giving Louisiana pimp.
Me too.
And the way he leaned over on you was giving. Where my
He got
bitches?
scoliosis.
Where my bitches?
He's got scoliosis.
Oh.
I ain't got
Oh
scoliosis.
damn.
Damn, pimp. You down bad.
Baby.
Oh, I'm down bad, yo. I need help. How you doing?
That's lovely though. Everybody had a great, amazing coming out story. Autumn isn't sure if her mama knows, but she thinks her mama knows.
Right.
I think she do. I feel like everybody that know me just be like, "You're gay."
Well, we'll give y'all an update
We'll make
as
it
a reel, as a
Yeah.
little short, or short, whatever you want it to be. It's gonna be on all the platforms. So like, when we get the answer, we got y'all.
Because her ass is in bed, probably. She getting old.
Mom said, I'm tired. We can talk about this tomorrow.
I got work in the morning.
I felt that.
It's over there.
But I
whatever
just
time
want
it
to
is.
say to all of our peeps and all of our viewers,
Over there.
stay yourself. Continue to be true to who you are. You don't need validation from anybody. If you haven't come out yet, you don't have to.
Yeah,
But if
it's
you feel like you want to,
It's all
then
about
find
your
the
own
ones
timing.
that you trust. Find the ones that love you the most. And
Make sure you're safe too. Make sure you're safe. I know it's supposed to like hide yourself, but like it's better for you to be alive and in the closet than to be out and dead. So
If you need a safe space, the Sassy Hoes got you in the Sassy Ho Discord. We can support you from anywhere in the world.
That is true.
Hit the
That
link
is
tree.
true.
The Discord link is right there, and we will accept you for who you are, as long as you don't
We
be
love
fucking
you.
up people's energy.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
we don't.
No bad vibes.
We don't
Love
do
you.
that here.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, we gotta make sure you stay stay sassy,
Stay sassy.
stay classy,
Stay classy.
and be
Always
socially
be
acceptable.
socially
You
acceptable.
better say sassy.
Socially acceptable.
Gays no more.
Fucks with y'all.
Leave it.
I learned that too, y'all.
Because
I'm
of
gonna fuck
Judy.
up my last word being I ain't gay no more.